On the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove. Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
The three from Harden. Harden missing again.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Millsap comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Iguodala in for George. And Toronto also making a switch. James is checked in. Rose kicks to Thompson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Thompson's got... ...17 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
For Toronto, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. 1:05 left in the third. Houston leading by 7. And Mourning throws it down.
You know, he may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can still throw it down now.
Well, you don't have to be a fantastic leaper when you're his size.
Well, it's too bad because with a little more athleticism, can you imagine how dangerous he'd be underneath the boards?
To the paint. Here's Iguodala. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And now an 11-point Houston lead. From deep, Harden. No good.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
And Bryant kicks to Harden. Here's Olajuwon. And there's an intentional foul, but I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, tough to explain that one. Well, it looks like he just lost his focus.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he sinks the second. Here comes Derrick Rose. 10 points for him. Mourning a screen on Harden. Rose kicks to Iguodala. There's the 3. What a play! Simply drains it. Here is Harden. We've got Thompson. Paul Millsap out there with Mourning. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Rose in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness. That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Mourning a screen on Harden. Rose kicks to Millsap. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. Iguodala outside. From outside, off the mark. Toronto trails by 9. Here's LeBron. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And another thing that's obviously helped them here, guys, is how hot they've been from the three-point line. They've been on fire.
Paul George, he's checked in for Houston. Curry comes in for Rose. Robinson's checked in for Toronto. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The first free throw is good. Art Gasol is checked in for Houston. Anthony Davis comes in for Paul Millsap.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Now here's Bryant. Harden kicks to James. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. And LeBron throws it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Inside, Gasol with the steal. And George, here we go. He feeds it to Curry. They double-team Curry. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Michael Jordan is checked in for James Harden. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Back to Curry.
And that fourth foul. Might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson from long range. Toronto trails by 9. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. The drive by Jordan. Gasol with the defensive effort.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
On the wing, George. It's stolen by Mullen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. They get Stephen Curry.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 11 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. Now, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful. Clutch basket, especially over the top of the bigger defender.
Yeah, it just shows you the kind of fortitude and guts he has, Steve.
Outside Gasol. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
LeBron kicks to Bryant. Pass to Robinson. And he jams it with authority. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
The drive by Jordan. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of foul.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Curry with it. Passes to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. Oh, hammered. And he'll go to the line. Jordan. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And Toronto making a change here. Drexler's checked in.
Two-possession game now, so strategically everything changes a little bit. Those were very important foul shots.
Yes! And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of him there, Kevin.
Kind of quieted the voices in here, didn't it?
Now here's Curry. Inside to Gasol. Count it!
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
At the line for your Rockets.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game. Now Mullen.
Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yeah, score quickly and then foul them right away.
Here's Robinson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Robinson hits them both. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And you got to think those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Toronto calls timeout. They're losing by 5. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Poked away. Iguodala with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shooting for Houston.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Harden outside. No good there. So Houston wins it. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me,